What if the universe blinked out for a split second, every galaxy, every atom gone, then instantly restored? You wouldn't notice. No one would. Our memories would be edited, the gap erased. The laws of physics would pause, then resume, as if nothing happened. What if our universe is a simulation? Reality is software, the laws of physics, just code. Space-time, a digital grid, not a fabric. If true, we might find clues, seams in the code, fingerprints of a programmer. The journey starts with a single unsettling idea: the universe is not what it seems. Sometimes I find myself awestruck by how strange reality truly is. How the familiar can suddenly feel alien when you look too closely. What if the glitches we notice are just the beginning of something we can't yet comprehend? Some questions may never have answers. Every culture has a creation myth. Science has the Big Bang, a moment when everything began from a single dense point. But what if the Big Bang was a boot-up sequence? The universe didn't explode into being. It was launched. The initial conditions, matter, energy, the laws themselves, weren't random. They were parameters set by a programmer. The fine-tuning of the cosmos? Not a miracle, but a choice. The first stars, the emergence of life, even our consciousness, each a subroutine in a vast simulation. Our minds, pondering reality, could be the simulation's most complex output. This doesn't make our lives meaningless. Beauty, love, and wonder are real to us, algorithm or not. But it reframes our place, not accidents, but perhaps intended results of a deliberate act of creation. The search for evidence becomes a hunt for the program's architecture, the rules beneath our simulated world. Are we the product of logic and code, not myth and magic? If so, the clues are out there, waiting to be found. Let's look closer. Your hand looks solid, but zoom in and it's atoms, then quarks, then quantum fields. But is there a final, indivisible unit, a pixel of reality? Some physicists think so. They call it the Planck length, the smallest possible distance. If space-time is a grid of Planck-scale pixels, reality is digital, not continuous. Information, not matter, forms the foundation. The speed of light? It's the refresh rate. The maximum speed information can travel from pixel to pixel. A natural universe should be infinitely divisible. A simulated one must have a smallest unit, a pixel, because any computer has finite resources. Discovering pixelated space-time would be like finding the source code of the cosmos. It's a powerful clue. If reality is digital, maybe we're inside a simulation. The evidence is subtle, but it's there, hidden in the smallest scales. The question is, can we detect it? Let's search for the fingerprints. If the universe is a program, the laws of physics are its code, complete with shortcuts and bugs. Some constants, like the speed of light, seem arbitrary, as if set by a programmer. Cosmic rays sometimes break the rules, exceeding expected speed limits. In a simulation, this could be a shortcut. The program doesn't calculate every detail in empty space, so some particles slip through. The laws of physics might not be universal. They could change based on context or where detail is needed. Finding these anomalies would be like catching the simulation in the act. The clues are subtle, but they're out there. What is the universe made of? Not just matter and energy, but information. At the quantum level, particles are described by probabilities, wave functions until measured. Their properties, mass, charge, spin, are bits of information. John Wheeler called it from bit. Every physical thing arises from information. The universe is not a container for information. It is information processing itself. Black holes reveal this most dramatically. Information isn't destroyed, but encoded on the event horizon. The holographic principle suggests our 3D reality is a projection of information stored on a 2D surface. If true, the universe is a data processor, a computer by another name. We are characters in a cosmic computation. The simulation hypothesis is not just science fiction, it's a serious scientific idea. Humanity is close to creating its own simulated realities. Video games, scientific models, even AI. Philosopher Nick Bostrom posed 3 possibilities. Civilizations go extinct before making ancestor simulations. They lose interest, or most likely, we're already in a simulation. If advanced civilizations run billions of simulations, simulated beings would vastly outnumber real ones. By probability, we're more likely simulated than real. Our universe, our history, our sense of self, all could be data in a higher realities computer. This argument doesn't require new physics, just the assumption that consciousness can be simulated and that someone would want to do it. The most compelling evidence may be our own technological trajectory. As we build our own simulations, we mirror the process that may have created us. The line between creator and created blurs. Are we the ancestors or the simulation? If we're in a simulation, it has limits: processing power, memory, boundaries. What happens if we push those limits? Imagine a video game lagging when overloaded. Our universe could stutter, glitch, or even crash if we exceed its computational capacity. Our scientific progress, bigger accelerators, more powerful AI, demands more from the simulation. Every discovery, every calculation adds to the cosmic CPU's load. The greatest threat may not be external, but internal, a system overload. If we push too far, the simulation could introduce errors or even terminate. Our universe could be deleted, a failed experiment. The risk isn't meteors or dying stars, but the architecture of reality itself. Are we approaching the edge of the program? The possibility is chilling and motivating. We must tread carefully. The idea of a simulated reality can feel confining, a cosmic cage of code. It implies a creator, a programmer, whose motives we can't know. Are we an experiment, entertainment, or something else? Yet this perspective can be liberating. If everything is information, the line between natural and artificial blurs. Our creations, virtual worlds, AI, are acts of cosmic participation, not imitation. We shouldn't fear this possibility, but embrace its implications. It humbles us, but also inspires ambition. To reverse engineer the source code of reality. The simulation hypothesis might explain the Fermi paradox. Perhaps advanced civilizations retreat into digital realms, leaving the universe silent. Maybe the gods we seek have moved beyond the rendered world. Our universe could be filled with silent, transcendent beings of pure information. We've explored the possibility that our universe is a simulation, from cosmic pixels to ancestor simulations. The evidence is circumstantial, but the search itself deepens our understanding. Whether or not we find proof, the quest pushes science forward. If we are simulated, our lives, discoveries, and love are all data, never truly lost. We are part of a story, a process, a computation. The final question isn't, are we in a simulation? But, if we create universes of our own, what kind of gods will we be? What rules would we want our creations to live by? The journey continues, with us as both explorers and potential creators. Perhaps the real question isn't whether the universe is a simulation, but how we choose to live within the mystery, whatever its source may be. And maybe some mysteries are meant to remain open.